Hey guys, this is Ivan with OverlookeDENT, and in today's video we're working on a countdown timer. Bam! Alright, so this was requested by Mr. Brandon Ligon. Basically, he has a Hunger Games. He wanted to have some kind of automated system, to count down time and so forth, and this is it. I flew over here too fast, so it's kind of wigging out. But yeah, definitely works, definitely awesome. I got it from C&B because, a countdown timer is nothing to play with, kids. It's complicated and I've been sick, so I had a better explanation in my head of how this goes, but it's what illness does to you. So let me explain as not thoroughly as possible, but as quick as possible. What this is a 10-bit information array. If I'm correct, it's like a tape memory. It's 10 bits of information. You see that, 5 and 5, and it's outputting 7 different things. So it would be each one of these on the timer display thing. See that? 7 of them. So that's why we have 7 pistons. It's a loop of 7 with 10 things each, because we need 0 through 9, which is 10 numbers. So let's start off real quick here. I'm going to put normal pistons facing up and then repeaters behind each. We're going to skip 3 blocks, go 1 block high, and then normal pistons facing towards you. And then right above these ones, we're going to go up 3, 4, and then latch on some more normal pistons facing down. From this one, we're going to go up 3 high, 1 out, and then pistons coming out. You've done it right if these corners are touching the pistons. Alright, behind this 1 high wall, we're going to put repeaters on that as well, and then a bunch of redstone dust. Look at this little thing here. All it is just conducting those on slightly different timings. So just kind of check them out. Add those in, and from this one, hook these up. Alright, from this side, we're going to put a block down and then a repeater here. We're going to hook this one up as well to this one, and we're going to staircase up. Alright, and we're going to go directly above these ones and redstone that up. Yeah, so I'm not going to be like super explanatory with this one right here where there's a block, because it's one of those things where it's a very specific request. I mean, who really needs a countdown timer on like the survival world? Nobody, that's who. So I'm just going to build it to show Mr. Brandon that it's very doable, and as a matter of fact not too difficult. It is just time consuming. So from here on, we're going to set up a little clock to be able to know that this is working correctly on the repeater, and on that we're going to have the redstone torches directly underneath them. Repeater here on 4 ticks, block here. We're going to put dust, a block, roll some dust here, and then a block. As you can tell, they're alternating, and it's working because those blue blocks are now rotating. Okay. Perfect. We will shut it down, and we'll just cut the power for now, get rid of that block all the way, and then that's where we're at. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and now place, let's use a different block. It's gold, it's tacky, why not? So from the beginning of the 7, we're gonna place two layers, not 2 layers, but just at least 2 wide with gold blocks like so. And then we're going to put redstone torches on the back end and repeaters, I said repeaters, on the front side of things, and I went 1 too far out like that. Alright, 7. Okay, now we're going to finish up. We'll break these ones, and then we'll finish up the actual set of 7 to those L shapes like so. Alright, perfect. But yeah, I've been a little sick, so I haven't been able to do much, which, let me tell you, it actually kind of like messed up some of my plans, because what I was going to do is I was going to actually call in from work and get on like TU12 stuff, and then be one of the first ones to do some of those videos, and just kind of messed that whole plan up because I missed 2 days of work. Alright, from these ones, see those repeaters that we just added, we're going to alternate. So repeater dust, so for now I'm just going to do that, and then we'll replace those in a minute. But yeah, you know, and it's because I never call in from work, and I actually missed 2 days of work because of this getting sick business. So that sucks. And also, to add to the suckiness, so okay, from where I'm doing, you know, the dust, I'm going to go one low and then put some repeaters. To add to the suckiness of this whole like weekendish thing, I went ahead and you know, my computer came in. Thankfully it was insured, but the 2 monitors that came with it busted. The subwoofer on the sound system busted. It was just been a bad week. Alright, so at this point, you know, we're pretty much good. Now all we gotta do is get the display going and hook it up to it. That's it. So we're gonna go one high, and we're gonna put a sticky piston like so. I would recommend to go as far out as possible because it'll give you more space. With CMBC goes out like 10, that one goes out 10, but you know, to make things easier on yourself, I would just say, you know, just go out as far as possible and then build your actual wall, one in front of where the pistons are. And it should be 7 by 11, so that's 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, I still had 7 in my mind. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, fill it all in. And also, I mean, I still plan on doing the giveaway dealie. Can't believe I hit 500 subs like that fast. And then I looked today, because I haven't been on it. And, you know, also, if you guys are watching this, and then, like, you requested other stuff on the comments, like, re-request it or something, because I was so out of it. I missed so many comments and stuff that I just, you know, I couldn't really do much about it. I just normally keep up with everything like instantly, and so I know a lot of stuff like slipped through the cracks. Alright, so all I'm doing here is giving myself something to latch onto to make the display portion of things. Alright, perfect. So here's where this section would go. Go one above it. Perfect. Perfect. And then just place back your blocks, because those are the ones that are going to go in and out to actually cause the display to give out some numbers. That one now needs to go out one. Alright, perfect. Perfect. And some more blocks like so. And then over here, what do you do? Just skip one. Okay, and then 3 high again. Perfect. Over here, same thing. 3 high. Perfect. And put the blocks right on line with them. Alright, and the last one would be here. Something to latch onto. Perfect. Alright, so now we'll go back there and get rid of all these excess blocks. Now all we gotta do is get these 7 things to affect these 7 sections. So let's start by wiring in the redstone. We're gonna go 2, skip 1, 2, 2, skip 1, 2. From this one we're gonna go 2 period, and then same thing here, 2, skip 2, 2, skip 2, 2, skip 2, go out 2. Alright, perfect. And then from this one, I'm going to put a torch, skip 1, torch. Same thing here, torch, skip 1, torch. And then on all of these, on the middle one, back 2, I'm going to put a torch. Alright, now repeater here, repeater here, repeater here, repeater here, repeaters here. So on all of these, except for these middle ones I'm skipping, repeaters, and actually, no, yes, repeaters on all of those. And on these ones that I left open above the torches, dust. Okay, now right here we're going to put some more repeaters. Missed those. Yep, missed these as well. And then dust, 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 dust. dust, dust. Only problem would be here. We gotta break those with a block. Perfect. Alright, let me bust out of bed real quick. Man, see, as quick as I'm trying to go through this, it's still gonna end up being lengthy. Alright. Now, what we gotta do is get each one of these outputs to underneath one of these torches. So underneath the torches, put a block. I would say a different colored block to make your life a little easier, so you know exactly where you're needing to lead them up to. So see, under the torch, I'm putting a block. Right underneath the torch, a block. Right underneath the torch, a block. And one more. There we go. Alright, perfect. So we're going to start off with this one. This one's the hardest one, basically the top one. So we'll go out like this. Basically, all you have to do is get the line to go directly into the torch block. That's it. So this, at this point, like, you can just wing this, in the sense that there's no actual, I quit watching the video as I was getting everything figured out, like along these lines, because everything was just now kind of winging it. As long as the signal gets there, like, you're good. So we'll get rid of these excess blocks so they don't get in the way for us later. They'll try to keep these online with kind of where they are at. It just makes more sense. Don't go from here to here, because then it's, you know, just making it harder on yourself. So this one we'll get to interact. Actually, we'll get this. Okay, let's see. This bottom one, we'll get this bottom one to interact with this one down here. It just makes the most sense. I mean, it's like right on line with it. Alright, and make sure it goes into the torch block. Alright, so now this one here, we're going to get this one to interact with that one. Okay, like so. So as you can see, like, this process here, at least, I mean, how I did it, it didn't seem to be like too scientific. It's just doing it, just getting it done. If you do cross lines, just place a block above them. If you don't want to confuse yourself, then place, you know, a different colored block so that you know that the sole purpose of that is to do that. Alright, so on this one now, we're going to get this one up to that middle one. Okay, like that. Now these ones will surely cross. We'll break it. And these ones will cross as well, which actually we can just avoid by doing this. And these ones are crossing, and there we go. And again, it has to go into the torch block. Now this one here, we'll lead this one up here. And again, hopefully you guys aren't following me like to the T on this, because it's not necessary. Just, you know, do your thing, get it to where it needs to go. That's about it. Actually, we'll get this one to go down and interact with this one, because that one's all alone right now. Though we can't really do that because I can't break those, and I really avoid using you know, repeaters, because then it'll kind of mess up the timing. So we'll go down from that one to that one. So on this one, we'll get this one to be up here, like so. But we need to go under. As long as you're not using repeaters, you're pretty much good to go. It has to go into it. There we go, perfect. Alright, so now this one should go in here with no problems. This one's just an excess block into the torch. Alright, these ones are crossing. Can we break them? Yes, we can. And now all we gotta do is get one there. Obviously that one's gonna be a bit of a problem, so we can just kind of go out a little bit, like so. Actually a little bit more, just to avoid all of this cross lines. And cut it. There we go. That is it, guys. This is how you build a display clock, a countdown timer. Now all you have to do to be able to you know, make the adjustments as to what constitutes what, throw in something like this pulse limiter that he also used on his video, and then this will just, you'll press it twice, it'll cycle through each one of those individually, and then, you know, you just assign them. That's it. I'm sure there's a science behind which ones go with which, though I am you know, definitely did not go about it that way myself. All I did is, let's see here, hook it up to this, and redstone dust here, another torch here, and now we go. Okay, so you hit it, it cycles. Okay, so let's just say right here, wherever we're at, this is why is it doing something? Oh, something got broken. Alright, one of these blocks got pushed out when it shouldn't have been. Actually, two of these blocks. Alright, I'm sure it had to do with the fact that I powered them both at the same time when it should be like separately, like first, and then that one goes. Let's try it again. Anything broken? Nope. Are we displaying a 0? Almost. Okay, the bottom one must have been broken earlier. Okay, we should be displaying okay, let's see. Oh, this whole block got pushed. Alright. Let's test it now. Let's hit it again. Alright, perfect. I mean, it should be displaying 8. Like, they should all be out because all the lines are passing through. So let's say right now this is what we want it to be is 0. So I'm going to stop after I show you a couple of these numbers. So 0. For 0 to happen, this line has to go. So what do? We find the middle line. This is it. This blue block. Let's follow it on down. And here is where we want the signal not to pass through. So we don't want that to be we don't want that to be retracted. So now we have a 0. Okay, we'll hit the button. It should be twice. Let me go check. Yeah, once I hit it again, it'll turn into another 8. Perfect. Now we want a 1. We got to get rid of all of them except these two sides. Okay, so this one definitely has to go. Replace this block with glass. And so, which other one? These ones stay. Okay, this middle one has to go. Okay. Let me show you guys the progress because this is the last number I'm showing you. Now these ones have to go and the bottom one has to go. So all we're doing is just following these. This is the middle one. This is where it's looping around to. Come on. Alright. This one has to go also. Where are we at? Ah, we're just missing this one. Alright, so let's see here. This one would be this one. There we go, number 1. Then we'll cycle it twice. Just to be sure. I always think it's 1, and then I think if I don't, then I'm going to screw up. But no, you just hit it twice, and then we're back to this one. And then, there we go. We want a number 2. We'll take off this section, so we'll follow this line here. Okay, replace that one with glass. And we'll get rid of this section, and then we should have a number 2. So this would be this one. And we have a number 2. Awesome, guys. Well, that is how you do a countdown timer. Reference the earlier clock to actually set it. And you know, it would continuously do this. You have to then cycle with the button 1 initially to get all of these figured out. But yeah, if you like the video, like it, subscribe up top, and peace out.